Hello everyone, this is Darwell20, and welcome to episode 83 of Darwell20's Let's Play of ATM10. A couple things to note today. Just updated to the latest version of the pack, which now includes Create. Hooray! Create has been updated to 1.21 as of like a couple days ago. Apparently it has like an auto-crafting system in it or something, or like a storage system, or I don't actually know. So I gotta, at some point look into that. I'm guessing there's gonna be some create quests. I don't know for sure. But definitely, yeah, they're there. Sweet. I don't know if there's any quests around the new stuff that's been added to the mod, but yeah, there's definitely some quests. It's possible that there's going to be some ATM star stuff related to create, maybe. Yeah. Yep. There you go. All right. So, or no, actually not. No. So that this guy still does that. It's possible something will require create though. I think I saw them post something somewhere saying that might happen. But either way, create's been updated, super cool. But what I want to do today is continue taking a look at some of the Ender's Cataclysm mod stuff, just because we're kind of going through that mod because we have stuff to do. So let's refresh what we're working towards, which is the Oblivion Shard, right? So for this, we need the Meat Shredder, and we need the Void Forge. Those are the two things from Ender's Cataclysm that we need to get in order to do stuff, right? I think everything else we have, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that, and obviously the Snow Queen trophy from Twilight Forest. So we'll zip our way through Twilight Forest, because we've done that mod a lot. I think you can beeline through it a little bit. That wouldn't be a terrible thing. So the meat shredder comes from, I think, this guy that we're about to fight. Yeah, the Harbinger, which is cool. So the thing is, I actually went looking for about half an hour before I started recording this episode for a cursed pyramid and could not find one. I'm not exaggerating how much I flew all around this map. Like, I went in many directions. I went that way. I went down this way. I went all around. There's a long list of places that not kidding, like half an hour. Could not find a cursed pyramid. So I don't know if I just had really bad RNG luck or, something. I don't know. But the point being, I don't think it's that big a deal. Yeah. Spawns in deserts, and it's very hard to miss. A massive pyramid with huge pillars by the entrance. I definitely found some pyramids, but nothing like that. Now, the good news is I don't think I need anything from it. Unless there's another component that needs something from it, at which point we'll just have to figure it out when we get there. So let's go deal with the Harbinger. So the ancient factory lies deep underground in the overworld. You'll find many redstone items like levers, powered rails, and EMPs. I wonder if these will be useful soon. You'll also find some redstone machines trying to kill you, like the Watchers and the Prowlers. Even with the danger, there's still tons of loot and blocks you can steal from here, especially redstone. So we're gonna, so we need another star to power up the Harbinger. Yeah, there you go. Cool. And then we have to fight this dude, I assume, the Harbinger. Takes a lot of inspiration from what powers him, the Nether Star. He has 15,600 hearts. Just gonna pause there and let that sink in. I don't think it's that bad. And wasn't the other one harder, or was I forgetting the number? Yeah, he had 50,000. So this guy shouldn't be quite as insane. And will attack every mob and player he sees that doesn't spawn in the ancient factory. He will fly around and even charge at you like the Wither. The Harbinger will break almost every block in its path. To attack, he can shoot Wither missiles at you, which give you Wither effect, or shoot Wither howitzers from his back, which will shoot off in every direction. He also has lasers. He can shoot with the laser gatlings and a big mouth beam. He also has a big weakness. Like the other living machines, he is weak to EMPs. If you use them on him, he will be stun locked, unable to move or fight. So I wonder if we need another star to spawn him, right? And the boss that was the watery dude, this guy, I was able to respawn him over and over again with the Abyssal Sacrifice, right? Like, I could just keep putting those in there. So I'm wondering if that's true for the Harbinger. And if it is, that means that I can farm him for meat shredders. But I guess we'll see. So let's go through this dungeon a little bit and check it out. So far looking cool. And I can activate these dudes if I so wish. And remember, I have my super overpowered sword. At some point, I'd like to make a super overpowered bow, but I guess we'll get there. Look at this cool. This is a cool room. Look at all the stuff that's in here. It's neat. I like that. I like that idea. That's cool looking. Oh, I think that's him. Oh, look. Okay, so we don't have much of a dungeon to explore. We're cool here. What is this, dude? The Prowler, huh? Two-shot. Take that, Prowler. So what is that, dude? Mini boss guarding the ancient factory has 640 hearts. He has 3 attacks. Doesn't matter. I killed him in 2 hits because I have overpowered gear. In case that was unclear to anybody. So that's exciting. Now I just want to do one thing, and that is remind myself what my debuff remover hotkey is, because I always forget. Is it O or 0? Something like that. And the reason I want to remind myself of that is so I can remove debuffs on me. Now, I might need my quantum armor, so we'll figure that out. But I'll be ready in a minute to start this fight and get things going. Alright, so apparently... So 2 things. I want to have a creature catcher ready. Only because I want to have a creature catcher ready. And maybe I should have this ready just in case, and that all looks cool, and you guys can go up here. I think that's fine. Alright, because I'm curious if, like... I want to see if I can creature catch him, and then, like, farm him a little bit, right? So... Hello! Hey, can you... I can. Oh, I totally can creature catch him. Should I bring him to a compact machine and set up a paradox machine in it? I feel like the answer is yes. Because like, think about it, right? If I need a meat shredder, right, to make the Oblivion Shard, feasibly speaking, we're probably going to want to farm this dude. Because Dire always just makes 1, because usually by the time I get to the Oblivion Shard, I've kind of, like, run out of interesting content to do, generally speaking. So I may or may not do more than 1 ATM star in this pack. We'll see. I might. I don't know. We'll find out what happens when we get there. But, like, the true intention of the pack is then to, like, set up, all this farming and automation so you can have lots and lots of ATM stars. We'll see if I do that or not. I don't know. But the goal of the pack is to have more than 1. So what if we got, like, one of these compact machines, right? I think I want, like, maybe that's a colossal. Is that where I want to be? Or large? I forget what I did for this dude. I'm thinking colossal. Right? And where's my shrinky dude? Yeah, this works. So what we're gonna want is weatherproof glass, right? What was the name of the stuff that I used? It wasn't the mystical agriculture one. Tinted glass? Yeah, it was probably tinted glass. This looks right. Cool. Okay. So we're going to use a building gadget to make sure that he's trapped. So vertical wall that bad boy. How about this much? That seems cool to me. I like that. Now, apparently I'm supposed to be able to do this, but it keeps resetting. I don't know why, but man, works. Okay. So can I put him in there? Okay. So today we learned that he can break that stuff. Now remember, when he gets to 22%... Oh, he's definitely shooting me with lasers. Wasn't there something inside his dungeon that I needed to do with him? I forget. He hurts. I'm gonna capture him like right around 0.5%. Gotcha. Gotcha. I don't know what all these buffs are. I gotta remove that thing that gives me random buffs. I think it's blessing. Yeah. It says beneficial. I don't know what half of them are. I got all the mod insight. Okay, that's cool. Alright. So, definitely, you know, need to think of a way to trap him if I'm gonna do that. So witherproof glass, tough enough to withstand withers, apparently not tough enough to withstand harbingers. Today we learned, right? What other witherproof things are there? I have to make the wither skeleton essence. I hate having to do that. So that involves like the whole tholium dagger thing. Is there anything else that's like unbreakable? Are there force fields? There is the modular force field system, so that's a thing that might be doable. We could get into modular force fields a little bit. Is the RF tools one in here? No, but it does look like modular force fields in here. Should we try it just like as a hey, let's try something fun kind of deal? I like the idea of fun. Do you guys like the idea of fun? And if it doesn't work out, then I just kill the dude, and I just don't want to have to find another one of those dungeons because they're, I assume, relatively rare. So I don't have to like keep finding dungeons. Like I want to be able to farm him. So I feel like the best way to do that is Paradox Machine. You know, I can't imagine there's much of another way to set up, you know, farming that dude. Maybe a spawner if you can get his egg. But I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, modular force fields sounds like fun. Been a long time since I checked out this mod, so I'm gonna have to like remember-ish it a little bit. But let's get some stuff. Do you know how to make everything I need now, component-wise? Because if so, cool. That looks good. Whatever this is, a shock module? We'll see. All right, let me get ready to play with this a little bit, and then we'll be right back. All right, I kind of a little bit remember how this mod works, but we're going to play with it real quick. Because I kind of also don't remember how this mod works at all. Well, that's not true. I remember it a little bit. So I know we need a force field projector, and I remember this being like the stuff. So I guess that's requires redstone signal versus not. Now it needs Fortron energy, which I think we can get from a coercion deriver. I think we can use a frequency card to make this happen. So if you sneak right click, it generates a random frequency. There we go. I set the frequency to both of these dudes. And in fairness, I could have made them both 1 or probably left them at 0 and it would have been fine, but whatever, I'm learning. So now from power, we're going to want one of these dudes. Because I'm pretty sure that's going to... Oh, there we go. Okay, maybe that means always on? That's cool. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah. Maybe. Derive. Integrate. Derive. Integrate. I don't know what that does. Coercion driver. To generate Fortron, connect the coercion driver to a FE source and activate it using a redstone signal. Once powered and activated, the coercion driver will change from red to blue and begin generating Fortron. A coercion driver may be linked to other MFS machines, such as Fortron capacitor, by setting its frequency number to match that of other machines. This can be achieved by doing the thing. Has 2 modes of operation, drive and integrate. By default, it's set to derive, meaning it steadily converts applied FE into Fortron. So that's what we want, right? Clicking the drive toggle in the GUI switches to integrate, and vice versa. Integrate, it operates in reverse, converting Fortron back into FE. Okay, that's cool. All right, so then why aren't you sending power to you? Do you need to be set to this? Do I have to put you in here? I guess. I don't know. And then I think we want you on, like, whatever direction this is. North, up. So I want you on up. Oh, hello. You're doing stuff. 120 LS. Maybe... Are you working or no? So you don't have any Fortron in you. So that's definitely not really working. 502113. Yeah, so they have the same thing. Do you have like a range or something that you can't operate in? Oh, hello. Did anybody just see like a... Oh, how are you getting... What? When I broke it, it decided to start working. Did anybody notice that? Oh, hey, look, there's the force field. Yay, the force field's up. So that's cool. So I think if I do more scales on the up, that will build like 4 up, right? And then if I scaled... Oh, sweet. That's cool. Right? And then I can translate it up, and then it would just move it up 1. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, now why don't you want to, like, send power to this guy? Do I need, like, a range upgrade from modular force fields? Collection module, stabilization module. I definitely noticed when I broke you, you decided to... See? When I break him, he sends power. Why is that? What if I place you next to it and we make your frequency 0? Do you think that could be cool? So you've got power. You're converting it to thing. You definitely don't seem to want to be sending power to this guy, though. Right? So look, the force field's up. I guess the first question will be, can this guy break through that force field? But we'll test that inside the compact machine. But I need to get you reliably sending power over to you. And what's weird is that only seems to happen when I break it for a second. So, I don't know if that's a bug or not. Hey, look, there are shields. Okay, cool. So I could try these too, if I so decide. But yeah, I always do this. So I want to try something new. Plus, these look really cool, don't they? They look super cool. All right, so how do I get you to, like, behave yourself? Let me look into this a little bit. All right, so there's also a capacitor, which is like a battery, right? So I'm going to tell you to ignore. You're going to charge up, right? Now, if I tell you to ignore... Oh, hello. Link devices 3. Now we're possibly cooking or not. I don't know. Are you taking from here? Like, what are you doing? So you're filling up with Fortron, right? Your range is 15. We can add upgrades to increase the range. I found that out. Are you taking energy? No, you're receiving energy. Okay, so that's cool. So yeah, you're going up very slowly. Now if I turn you on, okay. So I might need some kind of speed module. Because there are speed modules. So if I put you in here, are you transmitting faster now? Is that what you're doing? Maybe? Yeah, I think that's what we want. I think that's what we want. Okay. Um, so this guy has a range of 15. Capacity modules increase that, by the way. So if you want to, you know, send energy further than 15 blocks. But I think that's kind of what we're after. That's cool. Should we give this a shot down in the cool place? Okay. So we're going to go here. Okay. We're going to have a Fortron, this doohickey, and I'm going to stick you here, right? Or, nope, wrong thing. I want the force field D dude, right? Now you can have the energy guy can chill about like here, and this dude can chill like here, right? So I'm going to tell you to ignore. You'll start building up energy from FE. I'm going to tell you to ignore. You're going to start charging up the energy from there. So you're transferring 250 Fortron per second or tick. It looks like a second, maybe half a second. I don't know. But then I put speed modules in there, and you can transfer a lot faster, which is cool. And I could probably get, you know, even more. What are you that you're not showing up? There you go. We need a lot of those, if I'm being honest. You still cooking? Good. Yeah, now you're transferring. Okay, and then you go in here with scales. We want 8 up. Gonna need more than that. That's probably good, right? Then we're gonna want more scales. So let's do 4 in that direction. You're gonna need 1, 2 more. Oh, your translation. I don't want that. I want scales. So if I do this, he should come right about to here. Perfect. And then 1 more scale module, and that should be maxed out. Now you're taking a hot minute to like populate, and I'm wondering how much of a problem that's going to be. Do I want speed modifiers on you? That will allow it to generate force field more quickly. So if I threw 16 in here, and I did this, it should see how much faster that was, right? Now if I take those out, and I do this, that was pretty fast too. Cool. So I'm going to go with 8, and we'll see if that's good. Now, I think I can have an identification card. Set my identity. Can I put you in here somehow? Maybe. I'd like to be able to walk through this thing, right? Which I assume I can do. I might need this guy. So I'm guessing you're getting some kind of power, looks like. Your button doesn't seem to work. Frequency 0. Rights. Master? That's a frequency card. Master? That's right. I am the master. Rights. Oh, there. Allows the player to walk through and bypass force fields. Yes. Realistically, what I probably also want to do is translate module that direction. Oh, that's not right. Oh, that might be a problem. I probably should have checked that before I allowed that to happen. Hold on. I can solve this problem. Shrink. Where's shrink? Where's shrink? Alright, so in this direction? Yeah, that's better. That's what I was looking to do. Okay. Okay, that's what I was looking to do. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't know why you're ignoring this. Can I have a lever? Okay. Are you working? You might be working. Maybe. Oh. I have to read this. Hold on. All right, now my suspicion is, okay, first off, I figured out that you put the MasterCard in here, and that gives you all the rights. And if you want to get through the force field, you have to be sneaking. And when you do that, you'll sometimes take slowness and nausea, but no big deal. So I set up my paradox machine, and I'm ready to capture the paradox. So let's toss this dude in here and get through. And then if I snapshot area, ooh, time fluid, 50 millibuckets. Nice. All right, so now, can he hurt me? Oh, nope, he definitely got out. All right, so I think more speed upgrades is probably in my future. I'm hoping that more speed upgrades will because he's breaking it, but then it's reforming, right? So that's cool. Did he destroy my paradox machine? He may have. Okay. He may have destroyed my paradox machine, which is probably going to upset me a whole lot because the paradox machine is what had the copy of him. That's a bit of a shame. And he destroyed it in a way that didn't drop it. So if he had dropped it, and I had gotten the block, we would have been fine. But it didn't, and he didn't, and that's a major bummer, which means I have to find another of him if I want to be able to dupe him. So, okay. I mean, so maybe more speed modules if I want to try that again. So let's turn you off. Right? So you're gonna also be turned off. Let's do a lever. So I'll let you stay on ignore mode. You're not actually draining until I turn you on, right? Is that cool? Okay. Yes, I am massively bummed. Also, I did die. Here's a pro tip. Don't stop sneaking in the middle of the force field or you die. Okay? If you stop sneaking when you're in the middle of the force field, you will die. Learned that. So here's the... I'm super annoyed that that thing not only broke, but didn't drop the block. Oh well. I wonder if I captured the area with, like, the chunks, if that would make it... Meh, we'll see. Anyway, I did the thing and the thing, so that's cool. And the thing... I should really be like making sure I have actual levels going on, and doing that the smart way, but all good. Okay, so you're cool, you're cool. I got my witherite ingots, which means I can make the meat shredder? It does. Which means I got the thing that I need in order to make this thing. Cool. So Void Forge is next. Get ready for that bad boy. So if we take, let's put all this force fieldy stuff away. Is that cool? I think that's cool. Yeah, that seems cool. Let's do quests. All right, so you completed. You're cool. Again, 5 levels. I wasted it. Oh well. You know. Why are you misbehaving and not transferring? Weird. But that bug was fixed, where it wouldn't sometimes drain. I want to figure out why that's not working real quick. I thought there is a bug that I thought I fixed, where sometimes it wouldn't drain. The XP fluid. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. I thought I fixed it, because it's been working really well for a long time. Maybe I unfixed it. I don't know. Anyway, off to Void something-y. So now there's 2 bosses in the Nether that we can do, which seem relatively optional. And then there's the final one in the end. And where do I get the Void Doohickey from? So the Void Doohickey is a combination of one of the Nether bosses and the end boss, right? So to make this, we need to infuse the Infernal Forge, which we get from one boss, with the Void Core from another boss, I assume. Here's Infernal Forge. Here's Void Core. Cool. So, to the Nether? Yes. And we need to find home of the Netherite monstrosity, the Soul Blacksmith. So, you can go backpacky. Should I look at making this thing uber OP? That does sound kind of fun. Right? Couldn't I do something with you? Godforged Pearls, and then, Sigils of Rebirth, and you? On arrow hit, inflict sundering. On arrow hit, inflict wither. 45% chance to shoot a second arrow. Ignores durability damage. Some of those are okay. Arrow damage, arrow velocity, and draw speed and speed. I like a lot of those things. I like this. I think we could do that. How many levels do I need for that? 3 enchantment levels. Level requirement 150. So if I did 100, that's not enough, right? Nope, not quite. Oh yeah. Somebody's awoken nearby. Oh, it did shoot 2 arrows. How cool is that? Though one of them is not my kind of arrow, I don't think. Haha, take that, dude. Trying to decide, is this thing working in a super cool way? Because I have a custom arrow, so I'm assuming it works. Does it seem to be working? It definitely inflicted whatever dude's on him. Somehow it's shooting spectral arrows, which is interesting. Is that a thing that was on here? Oh. Should work. One would hope. So let's look at gems. What are some cool ultimate, like, really nice gems? Flawless gem. I'm looking for some of the protection shred and negative 55% draw speed, which I assume is bad. Right? Is that bad? Boots, core. Looking for something with bows. Am I missing all the good bows? 8 protection, plus 8 protection pierce? It sounds interesting. Ranged weapons, plus 55% arrow damage. I like that. I'm on board with that. And that's a perfect gem, so I assume that that's, you know, really good. So not only looking for bows, but also ranged weapons, right? So if we did that, that should work, right? Yeah, I think so. See, that's flawless. This is perfect, right? And that's plus 55 arrow damage. What if I did ranged weapons? Okay, that's kind of the same thing. Okay. So is there anything else from bows that we might want? Something like really good, hopefully. Plus 50% draw speed. I like that. Okay. So can I just, I put you in the smithing table, if I remember correctly. Cool. Oh, that's cool. Why do you look like you're giving me some kind of speed boost? Draw speed, arrow damage, protection pierce. Why are you messing with my field of view? It's subtle, but it's there, right? Am I crazy? Why is there a field of view change? What's affecting my field of view on this thing? Oh, it does have a 33% speed. I guess that's run speed. So I should be able to come down here. Arrow velocity, speed. Here we go. So 175 levels to replace that. Do I have that many levels? I don't think so. Nope, not quite. All right, well, that's going to be a thing we're going to have to fix at some point. Meh. Okay. So now off to the nether. And we're going to look for, with our compassy dude, we'll start with this one, the Soul Blacksmith, which is Soul Blacksmith with a space. Not found. Radius 0. Why did you search in a radius of 0? You should be searching in a larger radius than that. So that was actually the end that I was in. But speaking of the end, I think it's wrapping up point for the episode. So let's wrap up here. We'll come back next time, and then we'll do the nether bosses. Sound cool? So for now, Darrell20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.